Kleiner Bruder, hello, what's up? Good to see you. Chris, good to see you. Good evening. Hopefully the start of the week isn't too harsh on you. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. Good evening, everybody. It's me, your host, Milo Molson, and we're getting back into Legacy of Kain Defiance. So at the last time, Kain had just gotten the second bit of his balance upgrades for his sword. I think it was the... it had something to do with temporality. I forget the exact word they used. And we're started on Raziel looking for a castle of sorts. So that'll be fun. But 500 years in the future. Fun. But anyway, I'll take us into the game here and we'll see how that goes. Maybe we find Vorador out there somewhere, huh? All right. 0.5 thousand years a week here, yeah. Look what it does to somebody. Turns them into a wraith, a husk of their former self. Poor Raziel, yeah. Oh wait, yeah, this mouse capture. You know what, I should turn the mouse capture off. But then it turns off the cool sword icon, so I'll just kind of like, yeah, I'll just have it on the other screen. How about that? Wait, but that doesn't work. That does. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Isn't it nice being able to swim? Oh, wait, look at that. Could that be a secret? All right, cool. So I think that might give us a little bit of extra runic powers. These crates look great. Too bad they're getting destroyed. It's interesting how Nosgoth's like in the future and like steampunk and past, but also kind of medieval. And these fellows, we don't know what they're doing. We don't know who they are. They're vampire hunters. We're gonna keep their souls. Kind of what we do out here. But first, let me get this cool power up. Allows me to stay in the material plane for a little longer. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and absorb this guy into the Reaver, which is me, by the way. It's kind of complicated. Just another day working for the Tentacle Man. But trying hard not to. Come on now. Alright, you know what? Y'all can have some dark magic here. Actually, dark magic doesn't really do much except turn into weakness, so... maybe something else would be better. You know what? Telekinetic. Yeah, there we go. And they keep telling me to... You know, I am actually gonna be die pretty soon, so... Might as well go ahead and have a snack. There we go. And they got their mage cleverly sitting out here, and they got the big bruiser fella here. That's okay. We got a surprise. Of course, I could have just turned invisible, I guess. Actually, you know, why don't I try to... Okay, good. There we go. Okay, this guy's tough. really tough. What if I just like... If I just tried to bring her into this here? Or, oh, old school graphics. That'll help. Alright, I am gonna die here if I'm not careful. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna make him bounce on it and move for a little second. Alright, there you go. Now get in my belly. Oh, now she wants to. Now she can play. Oh, okay. She disappeared. Oh, I was gonna say that she disappeared. That'd be crazy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, here we go. Satisfying. We win. Oh, look at that. Green eyes. A little bit of Hilden curse in there. Maybe more than a little bit. They're just falling all over each other to try to kill me. Alright, yeah. Probably a good idea to get the mage first. Okay, look at that. Alright, Hilden gone. Return to the wheel.
These smoldering sconces seemed as though they would ignite. If only I had a fire source.
Sounds like we need to get the Flame Reaver going. See, I'm not like Cain where I can just telekinetically set things on fire. I have to contrive things a bit. But in the meantime, and in between times, we can just turn this thing. Still need fire. As it worked in the other one. Okay. So what's this? Oh. Well, we're going to have to climb up here then. Okay. Alright. So we need to use the Light Reaver to open this. Good thing we already got it out. Couple little zombies. Go ahead, get up there. Might as well have a fully charged Reaver. It's not your world, bro. You're in the demon zone. I'm gonna keep you there forever, hopefully. See, the Hilden thing is, they had a war with the vampires in the past because they didn't like the wheel, which is kind of like the vampire's god. And they didn't like this whole cycle of rebirth and redeath, or death and rebirth. Hey, Vidge, good to see you. Never played a Legacy of Kain game, but always dug Raziel's design. Yeah, he's got a really cool design, I have to say. Yeah, you know, I like Kain too, but Raziel's just got that, you know, it's got that edginess to him. And let's see, I think we have a couple other skins here too. But yeah, so the vampires were like, all right, we're not gonna fight you anymore. So they sealed them under the world in the demon realm with the Pillars of Nosgoth. Let's see, skins will be over here actually. That's like a movie one, and this is like a human form. And there are more that get unlocked over time. Not all of them are DLCs. But it's cool. He just looks so cool, yeah. And the sword. One of my favorite video game sounds is when he gets the Spirit Reaver and it just has this really cool like chord that plays every time you swing, and it's like coolest thing ever. I mean, look at that. That's Aura right there. Alright, so how are we going to activate this dang old Flame Reaver? He's so badass. True, true. Alright, well, we do have a little bit of telekinetic ability here, so let's go ahead and... It's going to take me a second to reacquaint myself with the controls. Alright, there we go. Oh, and I've activated the other camera. That's no good. I kind of like the new modern camera better. Not everybody agrees with that. Okay, so that's what that does. So we need to get this brazier out. And in order to do that, I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to push these spiky things. Can I do it with telekinesis? No, of course not. They look a little heavy for that, honestly. All right, this eyeball, does that do anything? I might have to go into the spectral realm. It's looking like I'm going in the spectral realm. All right, so let's, okay, wait, hold on. Let's make one little check here, though. Yeah, it's looking like it. All right, here we go. Yeah, thanks for the raid, dude. What were you up to? You were just chatting. Well, how was that going, Yachts? Appreciate it. Everybody check out Yachts Moogie. He's a cool Lunarian. Very nice rabbit. Rabbit raid, yippee! And streams every single day, and has for over like what, like 1,300 days or something so far. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, check him out. Had a fun stream, nice. Good to hear that. On your 5th day, 2nd overtime day of work too. Woo. Yeah, I hear you. Well, you just got that balanced energy. Yeah, eating Cheetos lately? No. No, I did have some spicy nacho Doritos this weekend though, and that did the job just right. It seems like there's 2 sources of coming back to the material realm here, so maybe the spectral realm wasn't the play. Hard to say. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was a cool drawing. Let's see. Actually, if y'all haven't seen that yet, I'll go ahead and post it. Well, Wiz made this a few days ago. Let's see. Event. Where did I put that? Oh wait, I could probably just. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the spicy nacho Dorito hands right there. That's the face of pure mischief and malice right there. Sip, you got it. All right, so how am I gonna move this? And this eye thing is very interesting. What's the deal with that? That's where the fire comes out, obviously. All right, well, I didn't get burnt too bad. All right, so we'll climb up here, and maybe I can push that thing off. Or turn it somehow. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now the question is, will it summon a legion of enemies? Maybe I meant to pull it. Yeah. Alright, we'll set it right there, and once we can get that down, we can push it over there and then do some quick maneuvering and hopefully get it lit on fire and drag it over before it goes out. Alright, let's see. Can I possibly push it instead? Yeah. Push it to the limit. Alright, do we have a path? We do not, so we're going to have to get back up. So what I'm going to do to save a little bit of time is light it up here. For nothing but skin and bones, Raziel got that dumpy. Yeah, it's just like pure muscle exposed right there. He didn't lose everything in that abyss. Hell yeah, big balance, baby. Hey Jay, good to see you. Yeah, we're trying to get this old balance thing going. Getting the fire reaver right now. All right, so let's see. How do I turn this around here? Come on now. Come on. Am I not able to? Okay, so we're gonna have to move it to the center before I can do anything. Which, oh yeah, it makes sense because it would try to pop up under there. Hey Pyre, it's good to see you. I guess this is appropriate because we are in the fire area. The tightest stumpy of all time. Yeah. God damn, God damn. See, that's the real reason Cain cast him into the lake. He was just jealous of the cake. He's like, I can't be having that. All right, we got to get up here. Unless, oh. Come on. Oh, wait, no, just leave it there. Okay. Put me in the game. Like how he still has the skin parts of the wings, mostly just the bones he's missing. Yeah, because Cain ripped them out. And I guess it's a constant reminder of what that asshole did to him. It's like that Broly ass meme, aka the Omni meme. Yeah, where he's like the squad.
My fate,
yeah.
And in this image lay my first clue. For this scene depicted the forging of the Reaver.
That's old Vorador right there.
Destined to become my prison. And I recognized its maker. The years had changed him, but this was unmistakably the vampire Vorador. And in this era, he still lived. If I could reach him before Mobius's mob hunted him down, he would provide the answers I sought. These images chronicled Vorador's creation. As I already knew, he had not been born a vampire, but had been turned by the infamous Janos Audron.
Milo, thoughts on Vorador's three-pronged beard in his human form?
Vorador's
pretty cool. I like it.
Significant.
I dig it.
Apparently, he was the first.
That's probably why they picked him, right?
Dark
He's like, yeah, this guy's a
passed.
vampire.
This
he could be
was
a
the
good vampire.
vampire's desperate bid to preserve their bloodline, for their enemies had cursed them not only with bloodthirst, but with sterility as well.
Can I dig it? Yes. Looks at this guy's beard. He was born to be a vampire. I mean, look at him. He's like, yeah. Could you say, oh, that guy's got vampire material? Yeah, he is. He's meant for it. All right, let's get this in here. Oh, it looks kind of like the light one a little bit. Well, no, it doesn't. I don't know. Wait, why is that? I guess that's that was a theoretical portal from the light temple. Never understood how in some games vampires are sterile. Well, it makes sense in the story of this one. It's part of their curse because they didn't used to always be bloodthirsty and sterile until they pissed off the Hilden and banished them. And it caused a bunch of problems. Probably should be using a light reaver on those fellas, but... Alright, what do we got? Let's go Spectral. Oh, no. I was thinking that might come down. Nope, gotta find the body now. I will take a snack though.
This spirit vessel was not yet activated. Perhaps there was some means for me to awaken it.
Perhaps. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Yeah. Sweet. All right, let's get. We can go in this grate, but first let's double check here. I do hear some sobbing. All right, there's a couple grates we need to check out while we're in the spectral realm. Tried this game, didn't get far. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little misleading, especially in like Vorador's mansion. That was that's a.
I was met by the specter of the
mess.
Nature Guardian, monstrously deformed since its death centuries ago.
Rejoice, creature, for today your spirit will return to the One.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, a box. This guy has a better design to it, yeah. They did some great designs in this game. And the series in general. Wait, why am I behind the box? Yeah, this one ain't hard to... Yeah, I probably should try some of these combos every once in a while. Poke, poke, poke. Yeah, that was not too much for right there. Yeah, dead in a second though. And there's the forge. Nice. So now we just have to find a way to return to the material realm. And check out that other grate first, though. Perhaps it's in there. I don't know why I thought that might be a trapdoor or something.
Apparently, a single soul was not enough to
there's another
activate
one.
the spirit vessel. Perhaps another specter was lurking around here somewhere.
We'll have that taken care of. He can face the grates, yeah, but only in the spectral realm. But Kain can go through them. Well, I guess Kain doesn't go through realms, but Kain can turn into mist and just go through them. But Raziel, he has to go through the spectral realm. And he didn't even always used to be able to do that. He had to kill one of his brothers to do that. And Soul Reaver. Yeah. Let's see, not this one, probably. Maybe. Oh wait, maybe this one though. Yeah.
Approaching the tomb, I was met by the specter of the Guardian himself.
Eternity weighs heavily.
You don't
have a
say.
solution.
I buried in atonement, but your moment of existence has passed. Come and be released.
Now we stand that wheel. Now we hate the wheel, actually. Oh, what's this thing here? It's like a little fire thingy. Yeah, should have got away. We got enough health, I think. These guys are not too hard, I don't think. Alright, let's go ahead and pop it off here. If I could release my S. Well. Alright, we have to actually try this now. He's getting a little more clever. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, now we can get back. There might be, actually, I think there was one more gate. Just one more. So let's see. There's
The spirit vessel would not respond in the spectral
seemed a little
realm.
stuck there for a second. Yeah.
I had to return to the physical world to use it.
All right. So let's see. This one. Already checked this one out. Already got that one out. So and that's the wall right there. Here we go. And let's go ahead and get a snack. I don't know why I keep pressing the right trigger instead of the right bumper for this absorption. But anyway, time to get back into the world. Sip, you got it. All right. Right before I do that, though. Go in dark. All right, dark mode activated. Yeah, now we're properly edgy.
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the Nature and Conflict Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of fire with which their principles were aligned. I was now equipped to reach the pillars.
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Nature, conflict, fire. Oh. El fuego. Okay, so that pathway up that I was going to climb, it's gone now. So we have to figure out some other way. Well, let's light this right here. And another one, in the words DJ Khaled. All right, we need 2 more. Are they in here, do you think? No. Doesn't appear to be. See, I just don't want to go back to the spectral realm unnecessarily. Muy caliente, yes. All right, maybe these have no. Oh wait, look at that. Now, do you think? Oh, look, a little secret. Earned Raziel skin, Angel of Death. The Elder offered me a solution to my sorry existence. If I would stalk the material plane, slaying my former brethren, then I would have the chance to avenge myself against Cain. How could one refuse such an offer? And he did, all but one. Where is Terrell? Maybe we'll see. See, that looks cool, don't you think? I do. Vampires surely have a very interesting architectural style. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what it reminds me of, really. It's like... almost like Enlightenment era France mixed with like goth or something. I don't know. I'm not an architectural guy. I can't really say, but it's interesting. I'll say that. Oh, look at that. Could this be what we're looking for? It's definitely a combination of many things, yeah. Alright. This one is just a simple climb. Hopefully it's not timed. It was timed. And now both of them are gone. Alright, so we gotta be a little more fleet-footed, per se.
Are you winning, son?
Anyway, good to see you. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Let me get you that stuff in a second here. As soon as I can... Oh! We were close. There we go. Yes, there. Alright, we got it. Now let's find that dang portal. Let's get the hell out of here. It even has some temple-like aspects to it. Yeah, I mean, it is a temple, in a sense. Well, a forge, temple, I guess. But this is like their element of fireplace. And there's 3 more to go, I think. Well, maybe 2 more. I don't know if you count spirit in that, but yeah, spirit does count. All right, yeah, we have to use light for this one. A lot of games in this time period were big about like elemental stuff. I say they should bring it back. The crystal is charged. Yeah, I can see this. Yep, it took 500 years for oh, well, see, that's the thing about using a sword to unlock doors. You know, sometimes you're in the middle of fighting and you just open it, but you just want to like power walk in there. All right, open the door. Yeah. Do you have any idea how long it takes to charge the crystal? Oh, you know what? I should be using fire. Why not? I got it. All right, give me your delicious soul. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. They return to the wheel anyway. All right, here we go. Light them up. Can we light these brush piles on fire? No. They look like, well, interesting looking leaves. I'll just say that. Maybe some sort of maple, right? Yeah, I think that looks kind of like a maple leaf. But why are they here? Ah, that's why. What a way to open the door. It's like, yeah, you gotta light this thing on fire and then turn this. Oh, and here we got Big Bruiser over here. He's gonna whoop my ass about 3 ways to Sunday. Kill this guy with a hammer. Yeah. Receive Shatter Spirit. Applying the proper leverage, I am able to execute a devilishly quick yet soul-shattering blow that leaves my target vulnerable to further assault. Alright, let's try that. Before I get beat up too much more. I'm getting beat up a little much. Maybe if I just have one guy to worry about, I can, yeah, there we go. And give me that. Give me that. Alright, yeah, the telekinetic attacks, they don't really work on him too good. Oh, damn. Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Alright, yeah. Whatever that... Here, let me just see if I can get it to work. I mean, that looks... Yeah, that looks different. Alright, here we go. We're just going to make him bounce on it. Okay, and that, yeah, I can't even get his soul out that bad. Alright, well. Bounce it, bounce it. I'm about to throw a couple towels in. Now look at that, that's cool. I think, is that the Seraphim Stronghold or somewhere else? I'm not sure. I think that's the Seraphim Stronghold. Playing hot potato yet. As he catches on fire and floats around.
Once again, I beheld the pillars
and here's where it all went wrong.
Crumbling in decay now, following the corruption.
The bouncer becomes the bouncy. Yeah, he did have a bouncer kind of build,
the
didn't he?
specter of the murdered Balance Guardian, and the last pure, undefiled member of the Guardian Circle. Bound here upon her death, she was doomed to haunt these pillars until her successor fulfilled his terrible duty, and balance was restored.
What manner of creature approaches?
I know you well, Ariel, though you do not yet know me.
I have no time for riddles, strange one.
You got all the
you
time in the
have is
world.
time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I have
That's
come
what I'm
to seek your
saying.
guidance.
I counsel only one man, and you are not he. But you will know him soon. The contagion of your kind is coming to an end.
My kind? What exactly do you think I am?
Your name shall
I'm sorry, I'll see ya.
as
Mummy,
decreed by our
I didn't see that
ancestors.
coming. Goodwood, though.
You serve the one who so brutally took my life and set this tragedy in motion. But even now, hope is at work. Balance will be restored, and your kind will be expelled forever.
You have pinned your hopes on
My
Cain.
kind. What are you saying,
He
man?
will disappoint you.
What can you know of Cain?
More than you could ever fathom.
He will do what he must when the time comes.
By choosing his own death. A sacrifice for the world. You don't know Cain very well.
I know what he is called to do. My faith sustains me.
Is it faith or fear? You know that if Cain refuses the sacrifice, you will never leave here. And you begin to
Spoiler alert,
suspect.
he does.
I will not hear your poison food.
Grant me the answers I require, and I will leave you to your pathetic delusions.
Ask then.
I seek the vampire Vorador.
To kill him, perhaps, or to join him in death. But for Cain, he is the last of his kind. Mobius's mob has done its work.
My reasons are my own.
His refuge lies in the heart of the Black Forest. And may you molder there together until the end comes.
Yep, she just kind of like drop the mic and walk away. I wonder if anybody has post-death Ariel as a waifu. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me that much. All right, yeah, I have to. Nothing she said makes any sense. Well, she thinks. Okay, so she's the balance guardian, or was the previous one. And at the moment she died, Cain was born and made the. Oh, this thing's like sucking my soul. Hey, that's my thing. At the moment she died, Cain was born and made the new balance guardian. But her, I think it was husband, Nupertor, he kind of went crazy at Ariel's murder and cursed everybody, all the pillar guardians. And yeah, Cain is supposed to sacrifice himself to restore the balance guardian or the balance pillar, and all the other guardians can be reborn then, but he chooses not to. At the end of Blood Omen 1, it's like, would you kill yourself to save the world, or reign over a doomed world? And he picked the doomed world because he's Cain. But actually, maybe it was the right choice in the long run. He had his reasons. Me now. Yeah. Oh, you like her? Yeah. What a bastard. He's like an anti-hero. Yeah. Yeah. Both Cain and Raziel, they do their things that are not exactly best thing for the world. Well, I guess I can't absorb that, so it's in the material realm. That makes sense, actually. And here I am, just a spectral chud. Gonna see Jay, if I didn't say so. They do it for their own means, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. Well, okay. And they do get into an argument about this in Soul Reaver 2. It's like Cain's like, okay, you want to kill me to save the world, or do you want revenge? Okay, just be honest about it, okay? Oh wait, I can absorb this guy now. But Cain. See, for a long time, I didn't like Cain that much because I thought he was the real bad guy. But eventually, you come to see maybe he's got a point. Maybe he's cooked. You achieve your ultimate spectral chud. Yeah. Oh, it's over for you now. Sure, I can't manipulate actual reality anymore, but... Alright, here we go. Now I have to... And see, Cain was here just 500 years ago. But in game, like, 30 minutes. Alright, but how am I going to get back up there? That guy sounds just like a Hydralisk or something. I play Spectral Chud in defense mode. Look at that. He's just like crossing his arms and looking at that thing. He's like, I have to figure out how to get back up. Yeah, a true slurper. Time passes differently in Spectral Realm. Yeah, I think it's either very slow or stopped. It's kind of somewhere between those two. So we're gonna say very slow. All right. But yeah, that's why he can't open doors and stuff in the Spectral Realm, because the time difference. All right. Or that's their explanation anyway. All right, I have to be able to get up here. And if I could find a body, that'd be real nice. But I might not be able to. Fader clip it, yeah. Oh, that is true. Yeah, I guess I didn't worry about that. Let's see what it looked like in the old time. Yeah, it's still clipped in the old times, maybe. Yeah, you can switch between the modern and older graphics. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Nope. Yeah, maybe this is not the area for me right now. I'll come back later and do some other exploring. Hey Goldie, good to see you. Aura farming, yep. That's, you know, would you not though? So cool. Older graphics to me have a certain charm. It's fun times to fill in the blanks. Yeah, it's definitely like oh, what's this? These guys slurping up my energy. I won't have it. I'm the chud here. They're pretty slippery fish too. And the sound they make when you hit them is just kind of like, what? Yeah, but here's all the pillars and dots, about 7, or not 7, but 9, and the balanced one is the linchpin. And Cain had to go fuck it up for everybody, but maybe he saved us though, because the pillars were not meant for humans; they were meant for vampires. They were made by the vampires and meant for the vampires. But the fact that vampires couldn't reproduce and the humans were killing so many vampires, that means the pillars eventually selected human guardians. But human guardians are a little more easily corrupted. And thus, we got problems here. Okay. I like the short sounds, yeah. They're pretty good. Alright, what do we got over here? Oh, a goodie. I'll take that. Oh, and a body. Let's go ahead and kill these guys first.
This seemed to be attuned to the elemental principle of air.
I mean, I would think vampires would already be corrupted since they are natural laws of nature. Well, they actually were natural, though, in this universe. There were 3 races. There were the humans, the Hilden, and the vampire. And the Vampire-Hilden War kind of is what kicked off a lot of this stuff. I don't know why Steam just decided to pop up now. Let's see. And the humans are just kind of in the middle of it, though they kind of mess things up a bit for themselves, honestly, because the vampires, you know, before, like I said, before the Hilton Curse, the vampires didn't eat humans or anything. They were just kind of, you know, better than them. Well, more powerful, wiser, kind of custodians of the world. But they didn't have the bloodlust that they eventually got. So you can't really blame the humans for hunting the vampires, because, you know, the vampires were kind of running roughshod over them, especially Cain. Once Cain kind of started running the show, he got real nasty. Yeah. All right, good deal. I don't know why I fell on that thing. Oh, that's right. We got vampire hunters. Getting hit. Oh, let's kill this mage here. Or can I? How did I clipped through the wall? Secret? Secret? Maybe not. See, and they're calling me a vampire because everybody thinks I am a vampire, but I'm not really anymore. I used to be a vampire. I was a human, then I was a vampire. I was actually a human vampire hunter. I was a Seraphan. And Cain was like, wouldn't it be funny to like make all 6 of my top lieutenants from the best vampire hunters that ever were? And so he just kind of went to their vampire hunter tomb and turned them all into vampires. Kind of crazy. But Raziel was the best among them, and Cain's first lieutenant. Pranked him. Yeah, he got him good. And when Raziel find out, you know, in his wraith form, actually he killed himself in the past. The person who killed Raziel was Raziel, which is hilarious. Receive bronze disc. The seemingly inert disc of dark tarnished bronze is marked lightly with the scrolling of vampiric runes. Might it be a strange form of key for the ancient gates west of the pillars? I'll have to come back here with the air. Trust nobody, not even yourself. You can see him right now. Let me check that picture out there. Oh, no, it's not a link, yeah, but... Checkpoint. Okay, and see, this one's taken over by the Hilden here.
You don't belong in this world, vampire.
There you go. You had enough?
Die, foul beast.
Pow, pow, pow. Alright, now you're ready. Alright, so west of the pillars. Okay, so we weren't meant to go through the spectral realm. I see. Alright, that's not the west. That's west. So this is okay, let's wait, we got a map. right, so yeah, now we're going west. I see. Wait, are we? But that's not okay. Yeah. Woo. All right, here we go. Oh, here's, yeah, this is where we put that thing for sure. All right, and the leaf piles, they suddenly activate. Yeah, when they were recreated as vampires, they of course didn't remember their Seraphan life. So. And then, after being a vampire for a while, he got turned into a wraith. So, you know, Raziel has just tried like all the different character classes, basically. Well, I guess he's never been a Hilden. Maybe. Get in my belly. Yeah. There we go. Delicious soul snack. All right, so now we got more fellows here today. Man, you woke up with some weird ass funky dreams a bit ago. Were they funky good or funky bad? Or just funky weird? Funky funky. Funky weird. Those are kind of nice though. I always forget to write down my dreams because sometimes they're like pretty good, like bizarre, but oh, okay, there we go. But I always forget them after a week. Can we make that? No. Oh, you know what? If I went spectral here, I might be able to get up though. That's a risk I'm not really wanting to take though. I might have to. Ah, damn it, knocked me off. Alright, okay. Oh, we're going spectral. We're going spectral. Knock these fellas off. There you go. Off you go. What a scream though. Yeah, it's kind of funny. 500 years ago in this very spot, Cain was fighting Seraphan, and now Raziel is fighting vampire hunters. The more things change, the more they say the same. Alright, that guy just died. Without me getting to absorb it. Dramatic scream for a small fault. Yeah, it is. They're like, what's the difference? Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and grab that boy. That was an intense scream for like 15 feet. I mean, I guess it would hurt pretty bad. Yeah. It's like, oh man. Yeah, he didn't make it, of course. Now, the question, well, maybe, now sometimes you can throw them on like spikes, and I could understand a scream like that. If you got thrown onto that, I would understand that scream big time. Checkpoint. All right, and there is, we need the Fire Reaver to get in there for the air temple, I'm assuming. I don't want to fight that guy. Unless it's going to give me a cool monologue right here. I think I'll try. Maybe I'll get a cool monologue. All right, let's see if I can launch this bad boy here. Oop. That hammer hits hard, buddy. There we go. Now he's mine. I mean, you know, if it weren't a sword, this would almost be fun, probably. Whee! Big soul. Nice cheese, yeah. I like how he all looks around like he's waiting for something. Yeah. Yippee! Alright, can I make it over there? Oh, we might have to go spectral. I'm thinking... No, we can do this. Yippee! Oh wait, shades. Let's go light reaver on these guys. Delicious. Now that's what I call soul right there. All right, fire reaver. How badass. All right, that is what we're looking for there. We're gonna have to get over there somehow and put it in that. But this air blast might keep us from doing so. So, no. All right, we're gonna need that. We need an air reaver for that, pretty sure. Okay, and this can't do nothing with that. Oh, but maybe I can use the air to fly. Probably not. Oh no, I need to block this off actually. Yeah, that'll help it build up pressure. I see. Now we're puzzling. Oh, wait. Ah! Got me. How are we going to do that? Can I hit this from the back? What if I just move this like one unit? No, can't do it. Alright, so maybe I have to move this over so the back pressure is not as high. Not sure if that matters, but we'll see. It did. Alright, and if memory serves, we can just rely on over. It did not serve. I guess we have to do this. Whee! Oh, not good enough. All right, look at that. That's like some like it's a weird fruit or some like triple lungs or something. The Howling Heartstone. Perforated with many tiny holes, the corrugated surface of this strange clay vessel faintly resembles that of a three-sectioned heart. As the passing breeze flows about the heart, it emits a faint musical howl filled with cascading disharmony. All right, so we're going to make it howl here. Oh. I am no wolf. All right. Now we move our rocks again. My lungs after 20 years of chain smoke. Yeah. But think you could use them as you could dry them out and use them as a wind charm. That'd be kind of neat.
I was transported to yet another ancient vampire chamber. This one apparently aligned with the elemental power of air.
We were gonna see Ong. It was gonna be crazy.
These murals had suffered some damage. Once again, I recognized the vampire's hero. But this scene revealed something new. For here they had
Funk
also
music starts
depicted his
playing.
destined adversary, now partially obscured, who seemed to bear a flaming sword.
Wow, that looks like Raziel and Kane a little bit. That's weird. What's wrong with that? Reminded me of the Rayman part. Yeah. I wonder if I ever do want to play Rayman on stream. Rayman for PlayStation. Probably not. I probably don't want to die. Alright, oh, here we go. Hilton time. Alright, let's go ahead and absorb these guys. See, it's the ultimate test of gamer patience. Yeah, it's super awesome. These flaming dead bodies, they're crazy. Alright, let's see what this thing do. Let's pop it off. There we go. Yeah, just an enormous gout of flame. Imagine that. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight some guardians here. I do wonder what they're gonna be. Alright, so Spectral Realm. Yep, I'm thinking so.
In winning all, we lost all. In winning what we thought mattered, we lost what truly mattered. But for you, there is a chance.
What chance is that?
The bliss of death.
Damn.
I offer it.
But I do not accept.
Yeah, it's like, lady, I've died like twice. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, we got some shade here. Some shenanigans. Alright, as long as we keep an eye on her. Not here. More. Just keep on rolling, keep on moving. I do like that if you hit the right one, all the rest just disappear. All right, now we got to get their companion. But first, we'll go ahead and absorb some of this health. Actually, I could just go ahead and take those spirits right there. There we go. That's good enough. Alright, is it in here? No, this is just where you go to the material realm. There's so many spirits hanging around. That's crazy. Alright, so... Oh. Where is the other one? Right here? No, this is where I just was. Second floor, perhaps. Let's sounds like it might be right. Alright, let's go ahead and phase back into reality. Snap back to reality. Of course, that means that Hilden are probably going to go berserk on me. Maybe not. Oh, fire. That's light. Oh, no. Yeah, you actually do need the air. Well, it's got the air symbol, so of course. I guess the other one was pretty unique for the steam power and such. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This will do it. And that's a fire vessel? Or it needs air? No, it's just fire. But why is it not accepting my fiery touch? Maybe it needs to be activated. Weird. Well, we'll continue on a different path here then. All right, that one. Oh yeah, that one looks like it's ready to pop off. So how do I get there? And what's the deal with this thing? Can't get in there. I'll try one more time here on this one. Nope. All right, let's circle back to. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, maybe this will do it. No, that's the teleport we came in. Yeah, man, I do like that they have every temple just a little bit different. Okay, let's get on the second floor with this thing, even if we can't light the fire thing. And then go spectral and see what appears to us. Do you think I could make that other side? I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, I don't think this was the right call. Oh, you know what? Maybe that would work in the material realm. Go ahead and absorb one of these guys here real fast. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe lighting that other side will let me light this other side here. All right. And there we go. Oh, wait, wrong way. All right, that's one of the things we need to open. But that's just a way out. I don't think that's the shade that I'm looking for. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. That should have done something. Maybe I was too far. Candy cane. I gotta see you, Bunko. Alright, well that one is not gonna light up, it looks like. It's not doing something. I'll try one more time just to make sure. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this with the thingy. Nope. Gaming strong. Yep. Man, I could really use that air reaver. The fact that that's not doing anything. God damn. The fact that this is being hit and not doing nothing. I mean, the button is being pressed, but nothing's being opened. What does it mean? Alright, I guess I'll go Spectral again. Even though I've already been in here. Why is Kane cheeked up? I don't know. I think they're all cheeked up, because Kane's pretty cheeked up. Raziel here is pretty cheeked up, but Kane also cheeked up. He likes leather pants. Oh, this might have opened a door here, though. I see. Okay, and that's another way down there. Ah, here we go. Living in a material world. Make sure we hit that checkpoint. Oh, and a free goodie. Maybe this was just like a secret area. Alright. But there is a checkpoint back here, so maybe not. Now this is going to get busted open at some point. I guess I'll go back to the Spectrum. Raziel likes no pants, yeah. When he was human, and when he was a vampire, he wore the leather pants that Kane wore. All the lieutenants did, but I guess now that he doesn't work for Kane anymore, he's like, I don't want to wear your same pants. I want to go pantsless. And who's going to stop him? The Elder God doesn't care. The Elder God doesn't wear pants either. He's a like gigantic eldritch octopus thing. They don't give a shit about pants. Looks like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alright, okay, here we go.
Are you winning, son?
Excuse me, hello. I think we're doing pretty good. We found another shade here, or whatever it's called. It's an ancient vampire ghost.
Never.
So, whatever they are, it's going to die again. Gonna be returned to that old wheel. This one's like force or something. Imagine all the pant legs he would need to have. Yeah, especially going in between the spectral realm and the material realm. Oh, you mean the Elder God? Yeah, gosh. How would you put pants on an octopus that has like infinite legs? I think we got him. And then we get the air reaver power. And then it's on to the next one. I think they'll probably send you back to Kane after this second one. After we get the other reaver. Alright, one more good lick in there. There we go. The forge has been activated. The door, however, is not open. Okay, yeah, there's corpses in the other room, so we can borrow one of those. And a bunch of little souls. I'm gonna grab the hill one first. Yeah, give me that. Oh, I got the 50 realm shift achievement, so that's good. That's cool. bum.
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the Mind and Dimension Guardians,
Minded Dimension.
it was imbued with the elemental power of air with which their principles were aligned.
Sweet. Woohoo! Alright, so we already activated this one. Didn't even need the cool air reaver. Can I get... Yeah. Not supposed to go here. No good, but we could. Alright, so let's turn this thing around here. Meant to be opening that green door, I think. That looks closed to me. Oh, wait. Let's try a few of these out. Fire, shadow. Let's try shadow. No. Or maybe they both have to be on the same. Oh, I need the light to counteract the shadow. Yeah. All right, we already opened the fire one with that thing over there. So let's see if I can... we're going to need the light door, it looks like. But light creates shadow. Whoa, yeah. It's like light... Shadow cannot exist without light. That's crazy. That's air. Alright, now I think we need either another air one or the second fire one. Okay, that one is being able to be lit, so I can just go ahead and do that then. That's going to be a fire reaver. I'd prefer to go to the speed of shadow, yeah. He is so cool. And now we can get out of this damn place. Through the green door. Wait, the green door's still sealed off to me. That sucks. That's okay. Wait, wrong one. Should have done air. Wait. You gotta wait for that. Alright, so let's see. Which way was it to there was one of these doors that got you in the back way. Okay, I think we'll just have to go through this one again. And then take that back room there. And climb the wall and hit that checkpoint again. All good things. Not this one, though. Wait, maybe this one, though. Yep. Of course, this might not. No, we got to go back. This wasn't it, actually. It is curious to have a checkpoint in here, though. Oh, well, at least we got another thing. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wherever light goes, darkness is always one step ahead. That's definitely true. so deep, man. Alright, I'm about to use a fire reaver to get out of here, too. No, yes. I am the storm that is approaching. Alright, oh, here we are in the water. Wow, look, we got the whole squad against us here. A bit of a VTubing Shakespeare, yeah. He speaks in very Shakespearean prose. That is cool how being in the water makes your fire reaver lose its strength slowly. Being hit in the head also does. Alright, maybe this guy is a little strong. Oh, that's right. I can use my repeated stabbing ability. You wear a gay rough collar, yeah. I wonder if there are any like VTubers that do wear like the what time period would that be? Elizabethan kind of garb. Hit this guy with telekinesis forever. You know what? Why am I fighting him? Because I have to. Teeth clean. Raziel equals still cool. Yeah. He's even cooler because he doesn't even have to worry about that because you know half his lower teeth are missing, so he saves a lot of time brushing his teeth. They all fear the kids, but they don't rep Bill Shakes. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's like lower jaw. Who needs that? And I guess I wonder if souls leave like plaque or anything. Probably not. All right, I guess I do have to kill this thing and that big fella in the water. Wonder if souls are good for the digestion. Maybe. But the thing is, I don't know where he'd be putting them because he's got no organs. I think he just kind of passes them straight on to the Elder God. Into the wheel. Man, all these guys want to kill me, and I'm not even a vampire no more. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make this guy have a ridiculous scream. They got so many guys here, crazy. And a lot of these are like possibly Hilden. I'm just gonna go on though. Give me that air reaver.
Don't belong in this world, vampire.
I mean, I could stay here and fight y'all, but I mean, who wants to do that? Okay, they got one last lab.
With the Reaver endowed with the elemental power of air, the way to Vorador's refuge lay open at last. If the old vampire still lived, he alone could tell me how to escape the terrible destiny charted for me when the Reaver was forged.
Little do you know.
Vorador's refuge was hidden deep within the Black Forest. I hope to find him before Mobius's cutthroats did.
He doesn't seem to be walking in a particular hurry. And it's Kane time. We're back to raising Kane.
And so I arrived at the citadel of my vampire ancestors, long abandoned since their extinction eons ago. Perhaps it still held the wisdom of its creators. Here, Mobius said I would find proof that Raziel was not what I thought he was, or hoped he would be. But in sending me here, Mobius had done me an unexpected
at
or
times
perhaps
clearly feels
an
things like
unwitting
pain. I wonder if his
service.
teeth feel dry
For
because
it
they're
was
exposed
my
all the time.
destiny,
Yeah,
not
maybe. Maybe that's why he
Raziel's.
wears that cowl
My
a lot.
role as scion of balance, whose secrets I was here to discover.
But yeah, not having skin also must be pretty painful. But yeah, see, Kane got the leather pants. None of the lieutenants really like wearing shirts, though. They just kind of like wearing these leather pants that go, but leave a window for the abs. They all like to wear that for whatever reason. Wearing a no shirt is a lifestyle. Yeah, it's like no shoes either. But pants, only savages don't wear pants. Work it if you got it. He's like, all right, squad, this is how we're gonna dress. We're gonna walk into the function wearing leather pants, no shirt, no shoes. He's Randy from the trailer park. Yeah, kind of. Except he needs a big old belly for that. One of the lieutenants had that, though. The youngest one, I forget his name. Randy brought in Pepsi. See, Kane can just like miss through. Frig off, Kane. Some weird looking warrior here. Malachi with the slug neck. The one that whose skin constantly had to be replaced. I said Malachi might sound right, yeah. The one after Zephon, I think it was. I believe so, the one you get the phasing from. Yeah. See if I can just... Nope. We gotta actually open this one. By killing these dudes. They kind of remind me of turtles a little bit. Even if it is bird wings on them. You know what? Let's go ahead and use a... There we go. Just smack them up real good. I love the shuffling backwards with the finger action. Yeah, it's like jazz hands. So that's the power of dimension. I see. You know what? Maybe I should just throw him onto something. There we go. That opens the door.
Here, no doubt, was the evidence Mobius wished me to have. For the vampires had prophesied not one, but two champions. One destined to be Nosgoth's redeemer, the other its destroyer. The vampire's hero wielded the Reaver, forged for this very purpose. His opponent was clearly the champion of their adversaries, the Hilden, and brandished a flaming sword. The foretold outcome was unambiguous. The vampire hero would fall.
Bum bum bum. How are we gonna break this wheel of
was
fate?
clearly significant. The answers I sought surely lay within. But to unlock the chamber, the balance emblem had to be fully restored.
And I have half of it right now, so I need 2 more balance pieces. All right, these things. Can I just? Nope. I'm gonna have to wait for them to pop up. Man, they look so freaky though. They're like the weird. You know, they're like horseshoe crabs, but like freakier. About to get my life. Whatever the heck that means. Harvest their blood for lab use. Yeah. All right. Wireless blood harvesting. At least they didn't need merely amp heart. Yeah, they're not coconut crabs at least. Alright, this one only needs 1 piece of balance. But
The Reaver required some additional enhancement.
I don't have this
before
one
this
yet.
door could be opened.
well, I guess I'm gonna have to get it over here. Wait, could this be it? Received Wheel of Life. Seemingly worshipped by the feral humans, this stone circle has been carved skillfully into the semblance of the Wheel of Fate. Far too detailed for such a primitive cult to create, this object must be a relic of the Citadel. Perhaps I can find its original resting place. Rumors say they tried to protect her. Yeah, I don't know. Fey Victus. With their big meaty claws, yeah. Maybe they were protecting her for dinner. Okie dokie. I gotta find somewhere to put this big old emblem here. That's not it. Alright, we're gonna try this thing again. Salut. Ah, receive Nightmare's Hammer in air. While crossing swords in midair, I am able to throw my quarry into the ground far below and then recall them within range of my continued assaults. The juggling reminds you of professionals don't let the balloon touch the ground. Yeah. There was a YouTube series about some experiment they did where, you know, they did research on some people and made it so where they, you know, as long as their balloon never touched the ground, they would be immortal. But as soon as their balloon touched the ground, they died. It was kind of funny. I can't remember the name though. Alright, this is probably not the area I'm looking for. Just splash some water on Cain, that'll stop. He does not like water, that's true. He is a stinky boy. Speaking of water or whatever beverage. Sip, you got it. Actually, I have to open another one here. Wash off the Gamer Musk and you'll defeat him. Yeah. Ah, the source of my power is the Gamer Musk. Yum. Can he cross running water in a stream? Yeah, he can cross them. He just can't like swim in them. But like, you know, if there's a bridge, he can do that. It's just swimming in it. And you know, not there, you know, one of his lieutenants, shoot, what was his name? Rahab. He figured out how to swim. And Raziel got that ability from Rahab. But yeah, most every vampire cannot deal with water. Rahab became a beautiful mermaid, yeah. Depending on who you ask. Now we get to go do our cool anime jump here. Oh, a warp gate. Very cool. Now you can't leave. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. Oh, killer gun. Die. I guess I could take more of a defensive posture and dodge more, but I think I could just brute force it. I did take his arm off already. Alright, let's use our dimension power again. Teleports behind you. Nothing personal. Good. This guy does have a little bit of endurance here. Alright, maybe taking less hits would be better. We're gonna have to destroy probably another one. Alright, let's go ahead and kill these guys too. Might as well get some free health. Question is, have they been waiting here this whole time? Turning these guys into Capri Suns. Oh, dang, I didn't mean to go through the portal again. How embarrassing. Back so soon, Cain. Many such cases, yeah. Here we go, full health. Love to see it. Alright, let's explore these other rooms. Free bit of skin here. Scourge of the Circle. Ah, the visage of my misplaced childhood. Eternal damnation leaves plenty of time to plan one's revenge. I can almost taste it. As I was born from hellfire, forged by the necromancer's magic, my armor resisted fire and provided me with strong defense. Let's see what that looks like. Let's put that shit on here, Cain. He had to check to see if he turned the stove off. Yeah. Love the isolated bone crunching noise, yeah. I guess he just kind of like crushed their throat. Alright, Fatalistic Emperor, that's the main one. SRX Cain. Petty Nobleman, that's what he looked like in life. Scourge of the Circle. Ooh, that's pretty badass, I gotta say. But I like this one better. Well, not this one. Well, I think that one was pretty cool. But this one's probably... I just kind of like the default ones. Alright, we hit the checkpoint already. Alright, what's over here? Nothing. Nothing in the door. Ooh, blood on the skin does look cool, yeah. Yeah, I do like their skins here. The leather pants is pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, let's climb the wall. Hey, Lazy, good to see you. Alright, where are these cultists here? Oh, what if I just threw you off the edge there? What if I just... Ah, the camera might not let me do it, though. I'll have to just kill them the old-fashioned way. Yeah, they do like doing that bone crunching sound, but he hits hard like a truck, I'm sure. I meant to do a wireless blood draw there. dimension. Vampires and leather pants go together like hookers and blow. Yeah, like pretty much every vampire thing, they all like have the leather pants and like vaguely sexual nature. See this Raziel activates this one in 500 years, and you know it falls into that trope. But I do enjoy the Underworld series. Their vampires are kind of neat, and then you have the ultimate combination of werewolf and vampire, and then it's over. And then, yeah, that doesn't happen again. Okay, and there's the fire temple gate right there we can go to. Maybe we'll do so. Leather armor. Yeah, it's for protection.
Victus.
Should I even deal with that one? Let's check, make sure we don't have any. Okay, yeah, let's kill them, and maybe that'll activate like a cutscene here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
These statues were singularly inanimate. I knew better than to assume they would always remain so.
Yeah, we're gonna head back real fast if that's cool with y'all. I do want to see if he'll react to that mural. Man, this... Oh, come on now. That guy's probably like, what the heck? He's like, oh, I live. Oh, I have to die. Oh, I live. Oh, no. What is this guy doing? Sometimes you just have to traverse a portal, yeah. Kane's like, ooh, portal. That's probably good. Oh, wow. Maybe on the way out he reacts to it. That makes sense. Yeah, things are not looking good for the vampires in that mural. To the fire temple. And I bet as soon as I try to leave that room, those statues are going to try to beat me up. Maybe not. Maybe when I leave the area. I don't know, man. There's something about them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, this is that Vorador one we saw earlier. He's probably like, oh, yo, Vorador. Cool. Nice sword. See, this is 500 years before Raziel even got here, and they're still old as shit, you know? This thing's been abandoned for a long time. Oh, look, little timing. Alright, more telekinesis powers. Love it. maybe he can simply just walk into there. Oh. Random Mordor. Alright, here we go. Man, what do these guys deal? They're just harassing the shit out of them. I think Cain is the kind of vampire to sip blood from a wine glass. I think so. Yeah, a wine glass or like a skull. Maybe like a skull that's got the top carved off. A goblet, yeah. Okay, we can use telekinesis to light this on fire. Not that we need to. Well, you know, if we needed to, I guess we could have, but we don't need to. I just was wondering if that was a good idea. I guess I should probably try to climb up this. And that leads to... Oh, we have not been to that one. Water, I think. Stop hitting me. That'll make them attack each other. Maybe. Maybe it didn't work. Alright, let's go ahead and take that in. Alright, to the water temple. I think it is water. Damn statues. I'm probably gonna have to fight like every single one of them on the way back. Right, here's a mural. Okay, so I guess these other, like Raziel will probably take this portal here. I take the different ones. I take the ones that have like the elemental signs on them, and he takes the ones that have the dots that you have to activate. It seems like. Alright, do I light this up? Nope, that's a Raziel thing. That's the darkness. Or shadow, or whatever you want to call it. Item. More health. Something about this just don't seem right. Go. And we'll have to fight those cultists on the ground, of course. Who haven't woken up yet. Despite all the noise I'm making. I guess vampires do kind of break the silence a little bit. Alright, and this we're gonna have to bust open. Oh, hey, buddy. They were waiting for me. You think that'll kill this one?
They victors!
Oh, here we go. That's a carved stone skull. Wrought roughly from some unidentifiable stone, this craven skull bears a set of twin sharp fangs that mark it easily as a vampire's. The only mar on its smooth surface is the vampire symbol of death, chiseled deeply into its forehead. Ooh. So I'm gonna have to put this somewhere. Yeah, right here, for example. And let me guess, the other one's going to be live. Well, we'll see.
They victors!
Alright, that's our exit right there. Any other symbols, though? Second floor, maybe. Wonder if I can get that. Oh, come on now. Oh, shit. Maybe I have to be actually standing on the top. Might be kind of hard to do. Nah. Okay, here we go. Good deal. Alright, left, right, doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, we've been here before. Now, is this... I've not found what I came here for, because I need that other symbol. Unless it's like in another temple, which would not surprise me. I might have to go back to that other one, you know? Oh, wait, no, here we go. Nope, wait. No. Yeah, it might be in the fire temple. But I'm going to look around a little bit first. Alright, we already went there, though. Actually, let's just go back to the fire temple. Meanwhile, the fire temple. Oh, is the door sealed? Oh, that's right. This had to take a side path. Oh, they did the same thing again. I like when it starts playing that mobster violin, yeah. Where are my symbols? And I don't mean the instrument. Alright, the second floor has some action going on. I think this was the Guardian of Nature right here. Been up there. should have yellow paint that tells me exactly where to go. Lost your symbols and band practice is in 20 minutes. That's the worst. Maybe it's in the air dimension. Or temporal. Maybe not. This looks familiar. Yeah, I've been up here before. Okay. I hate to backtrack that far because, you know, what if it is just in that water temple? But alright. Wait, I think one of these had a door behind it. No, the green door was in the air temple, I think. Cain goes through the stuff way faster, I've noticed. Or it seems like it anyway. I guess I could stop by the air temple again real fast. No, this is not the air temple. This is the light temple. Alright, and I can't do nothing with that. Alright, ooh, that jump did not go so well. Alright, there's a fella waiting right there for me. And where does this go? This goes to where I had started. Okay, so this started this whole miss. Okay. Long time looking for a single item here. I guess I could just take that guy out here. Smack her around a bit. Alright, cool. And that should be that for a while. Okay. Second floor, good deal. Well, maybe I just wait. Hold on. Maybe I can. Nah. I was thinking maybe my telekinesis could push some rocks away like that, but not so fast. All right, so back to fire, and I guess I'll try to make my way back to water. Or whichever one is next. Alright, check this out. Well, the door's not opening, and gotta make sure there's no funny push levers on them. Okay. That one's clear. That's just our way up. This one's clear. Clear. Alright, let's just try to find the water temple. Right there. Figure out what area I'm missing here. Is it a key you're looking for? Okay, and that's the Raziel one. Well, let's See, I keep thinking here, maybe I should light this on fire. It won't work. Wait a minute, what's this? That might be yeah, that's probably gonna be a Raziel thing. But just in case it isn't. Nope. Alright, and that's where we came in. That vampire statue. Very concerning. And there's where you would go into the Dark Temple, but it's not open. So it's going to be on the ground floor, whatever it is. Unless there's, you know, behind a secret door here. Alright. Oh, wait, there it is. How could I miss that? Ah, I feel silly. Alright, let's see if this is the life statue or whatever. We'll see what it says. Oh, it's got a balance beam on it. Received rusted scales. Once a supremely accurate set of weights and measures employed in alchemy, this ancient set of scales has long been frozen in perfect balance by the spread of rust. Upon the base lies a still visible vampire symbol for the principle of states. Alright, so states and death will open this door. Interesting. See this water? Not good for vampires. There's a checkpoint here, so I'll just show you what happens. Return to bat. Alright, I have to figure out a way to get across here. Telekinesis, maybe? Alright, and there's one piece of the balance. So, ooh, that's gonna be a long jump here. Boy. Alright, oh, here goes nothing. No. Oh, maybe I can press it again. Kane is actually just like 50 bats in a suit. Kind of. Alright, so that's not going nowhere. So how can we get this over? Indeed. So we got fire and dimension, and we need whatever that is. How's work today, Mila? Well, it's pretty good, Rookie. How was yours? Can't complain. Is Milo secretly 50 moles? That could be true. That could be true. Oh, wait. I know what I have to do. I have to light these on fire with my mind. There we go. That's better.
The third fragment of the balance emblem endowed the Reaver with the elemental power of lightning.
Lightning. Lightning. Bam, 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 bam. Monotonous because they had you doing a different role for 2.5 hours and you had to train another 10 for working. I see. Well, this is an advanced Shadow Boy right here. You have to say it's odd training someone when you've only been on the job for 2 weeks. Yeah, I was thinking that a little bit. I was like, huh. Well, I guess you learn fast. That thing's finally gone. Alright. Now we use our cool Lightning McQueen powers on this door. Gotta go fast. We're gonna need one more balance thing after this. They asked you to train her in memberships and you were like, you haven't trained, you need to do that. Yeah, so they had you, so yeah, okay, training on renewals, okay. Yeah, what if you just rolled with it and just trained her on something and didn't even know how to do it? It's like, well, you better learn fast then. Oh, you know what? There we go. Now I have lightning powers and no enemies to fight. Let's see what this does. It just shoots lightning everywhere. Yeah, it makes sense. You're down 3 old ladies who have stopped showing up, so I guess that's why they're hiring more temps. Yeah, I guess they gotta replace them. Hope they stop showing up for good reasons and not, the fact that they can't show up anymore. So we got our balance and we have to get out of here somehow. Of course, as soon as I try to leave here, I know the statues are going to try to beat me to death. But you can see that coming a while. One of them probably stopped coming because the paper particles give her bad allergies. She was taking pseudoephedrine and Benadryl. Yeah. I mean, they work, but not a good idea to take that all the time. Lightning time. This thing is made of stone. Maybe that's not going to work so great. I don't have to get hit every time. I could just try to dodge. It's like there's a footstep sound stuck on in the background. It's kind of weird. Oh, I missed whatever power that was supposed to be. Kane seems pretty tanky. Yeah, he's a rough, tough dude, that's for sure. He can take full power shots from this thing. And then, seeing him whoop that cultist's ass, they want some more. Or that statue's ass. These guys are just something else. Whatever. They're blood stacks. Alright, we can't leave through the shadow portal. Let's close it off. So I need to find the way back to the fire temple. No, I'm not gonna waste time on these guys. This is not the way. Alright, we already been through here. Check that out. I think, yeah, this looks about right. Except this is where I just came from. The second floor does, I think, is where we find the... Let's, maybe... I will pop through here real quick. Okay, no. Oh, here we go, yeah. And they're gonna make me fight both statues. And these guys are on fire, so that's even better. Oh wait, there was only one statue. Okay. Alright, now what? How was Arcanus? Air raid. Yeah, appreciate that. Everybody check out AC, the cool pilot who plays some Arcanus and stuff. Good variety. I tried out Infield actually. It was pretty fun for a bit there. Arcanus was good. Very interesting story stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know way too much about it, but I did try Infield for a bit recently, and I like the visuals. The design's cool. How's the Legacy been? Pretty good. Been going through these ancient temples, finding ruins, and getting powered up. And hopefully I'll be able to find the mural that old how did I suddenly forget? Oh, here's the two statues there. Not Mortanius, but I've already forgotten. How did I forget his name? It'll come to me in a second. Midfield is interesting, yeah, for sure. Mobius. Mobius was going to show me. Man, I think I have to fight two statues. Oh, did they heal each other? Maybe. I'm getting pretty whooped up here. Maybe if I could just take one down completely, I don't have to worry about healing anymore. But I do like their story decision here to separate the two characters by they're in the same places pretty much, about 500 years apart, and they're trying to get back at each other. And by that I mean one's trying to like get revenge on the other, but still. Yeah. The time travel does make an interesting plot device sometimes. Alright, and statues down. Alright, so we don't need to go back to the water temple, but we do need to go back to the other area. I'm hoping when it loads back it'll fix the sound effect glitch it's got going on. Alright, let's try this way. Because I don't want to have to fight all these little guys. So we're looking for the light temple. That's not there. It might be, yeah, here it is, but we might have to fight the statue, yeah. I probably should have healed him. I definitely should have healed. Look at these, there's two guys here. Ah, but they have a thing. So we'll make it. It will be painful, but I think we'll survive. I'll switch the dimension reaver. I guess he's just shielded up, so we have to kill this one the first time. Oh, they swapped their shield, I see. Yeah, the Cain he's tanky, but these guys are pretty tanky too. Now's our chance to attack. Hopefully we'll survive. If I can get one of them down, that'll help a lot. Alright, there we go. Oh, so it's not a swap, it's just a timing thing. So we're just gonna chill here until, yep, there's our move. I think we're gonna make it. Made it. Alright. Alright, here we are in the air temple. And here we don't have to do anything, we just have to get back to reality. We're in reality, but I mean the citadel there. Ancient Vampire Citadel. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take all that blood I can get, thank you very much. Alright, that's just our way up, so don't worry about it. I guess that sound effect glitch is not a glitch, but it's just like deliberate choice. Alright, and there, we could take that way. Ah, here we go. Alright, home free. We get to do our cool vampire anime jump here. I love these. Alright, so I can open at least one door that I could not, hopefully. Alright, let's fight the shades. I forget what the top segment of the balance, or the balance emblem is, but we'll find it. Alright. Up the castle. Might be barking up the wrong tree here. Don't know. Oh, here we go. This is where the council meets. Met. Not the gamer council, thankfully, though. Wouldn't want to be there. Gamer council HQ. Yeah. Oh, that would be rough. You have been judged.
They evict us.
Your complaints have been exceeded. Maybe that's what this whole saga is. You know, overthrowing the council, ending the tyranny of the wheel. Because the vampire council worships the wheel even though they don't know what it is. Maybe the gamer council is the same. Be in the middle of a circle and your hands bowed on your knees waiting for conviction. Yep. They had it out for you. Look, look, look. It's not like that. It's not like that. There's still an enemy here, it seems. Do I fly out of here? I feel like I should be looking for something else, but maybe... Yeah, I feel like maybe this is not where I'm meant to be, but I'm gonna check it out for a little bit. Yep, see. We'll pop by the old pillars for a second there. Wait, maybe I might have... no, I can't get up there. Nope. That's not happening. Well, let's see if there may be a... No, doesn't look like it. Oh, this music's getting ominous. They got like the drums or something. And then we have to go to this weird door here. Alright, let's see if I got the right segment. Checkpoint updated. Sweet. This might not be the one I went through. The Timpani. Yeah, that's what it is called. I think so. Or timpani, or however it's pronounced. Okay. Yeah, well, this is a cool spot to be in, but I don't think it's where I'm meant to be. Oh, back in the water. All right, yeah, we're going back to the other area. I think I might have just wasted some time here. Alrighty. That emblem is strange. And this is how we get back to the Seraphan hideout, I think. Man, they should have like a journal that says, okay, do this, do that. Oh, they probably do. Yeah, we're going to have to find Mobius here. But first, we're going to need all that balance arc. Or not balance arc. What is the balance arc from? That's making me think of something. Balance arc. I don't know. All right, let's get back up here. So I think I'll just go back to that castle and check that emblem, because the one in the center there might be able to see. I was hoping to find this one. There was a statue here, but I guess it's already been activated. So back we go. At least you get to enjoy the cutscene of flying through the air as a bat down the river. Yeah, so I guess that's not an error, it's just a sound effect. I got no problem with you shady fellows. Now you play as Kain, yep, it alternates between the two of them. They're just separated by 500 years. Down here. I think you have to have all four to get in here. Yep. But is there somewhere you can get with only here we go. This one needs the lightning. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Amy Hennig did a good job writing this.
A new area of the Vampire Citadel lay open. I still had much to discover.
And we're back with Mr. Raziel. Vorador, oh Vorador, come out. He's got
deep
a
in the
crazy
Black
mansion,
Forest,
though.
Vorador had once held court over a private kingdom, as decadent as it was depraved. Now, all was still. I hoped I had not arrived too late.
Okay, let's get up here. Pull on the door, the theme music starts playing. Uh-oh. The mansion is quite decadent, yeah. The music, yeah. Ozar Midrashu. Really cool song. Costume in. It's kind of interesting because you know from the dialogue that Raziel kind of mentions that vampires are more feral in current time. Yep, they used to be a lot more civilized, but Hilton blood curse made them bloodthirsty and sterile. So They eventually figured out how to turn humans into vampires, but they can no longer naturally reproduce. And they're just bloodthirsty now, so... Top off with this right here though. Alright, can we get in the door? Up there. I may have to go spectral. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I'm thinking so. Oh no, here we go. Alright, now I do. There's the old V-Man himself. A statue of him anyway. Okay. Spectral realm, we couldn't do nothing anyway. I do like how the spiral for his health, it kind of goes angular in spectral realm and, you know, like curved and round in the material. It's kind of cool touch. Alright, we're gonna have to fight a load of dudes here, I feel like. He just poses, he possesses dead corpses, yeah. See, he used to be able to go into the material world by a conduit, but his boss, the Elder God, has denied him that because he's kind of rebelling against him right now. And so he had to figure out another way to get back into the material realm. And he's like, oh, well, I can possess a corpse. And there we have it. Let's see if there's anything up here I can do. Yep. Modern problems require modern solutions. I see how these guys have like the green glowing eyes. They're possessed by Hilden. Because the human, well, most of the Balanced Guardians are dead anyway, or not Balanced Guardians, but you know, Killer Guardians in general are dead. I think all of them are, except for Cain. So they were trapped in the demon realm, but they're kind of slipping through into our reality here. Give me that soul. Per the timing, they're rapidly becoming dead as we speak. Yeah. Alright, let's open this up. Alright, and then I have to Flame Reaver these. Oh, well, you gotta be faster. A magical door.
This pool seemed related to the portals which had transported me into the vampire ruins, but its surface was disturbed by the spouting of these gargoyles.
How we gonna deal with that? Sip, you got it. All right, we got an air reaver spot there. Let's just go ahead and use it.
This mural was similar to one I had seen before in the fountain room.
Vampire on the right, Hilton on the left. Here we go. Let's get him absorbed here. Very good. All right, since this is a vampire mansion, that is a a captive right there. I could probably kill her and eat her soul, but I don't think I want to. I remember being in this room a lot for some reason because Mordor's mansion is really confusing. At least I remember it being that way. Alright, we gotta go Spectre. Checks out, yeah. These things, they'll I see they got the blah 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 blah. There's got to be another one, but we're gonna climb the wall here. All right, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get material so we can open that door. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
This door clearly required some artifact before it would open.
All right, go ahead and give me a soul right here. And of course, they're right up on me because they know the same trick that I do. Except I'm better at it because I can reform my own body. Well, I accidentally killed those ladies, but slurp their souls right out. Call him Little Braziel. All right, let's get this door open. Yeah, I guess I don't have to stay and fight him. Hopefully those captives will be okay. Okay. They love that mural, don't they? Oh wait, I missed it. Now, this isn't... The platforming isn't quite on Croc levels here. It's not quite on par with Croc, but it is fun. I like how that bit of glass I just shattered there just hit the statue, knocked it over. It's certainly no tie. I still do need to play tie. I'm gonna play it. But hopefully the PC version goes on sale once in a while. Certainly no Sly Cooper. I gotta play Sly Cooper too. Man, I got so many platformers I gotta get into. Okay. I'm guessing I have to go Spectral again. Here are the platformers. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it could be. Alright, can I make it all the way over there? Probably not. But I can maybe make it to this one. Oh, frick. I gotta do all that again. I don't know if you consider platforming the main part of Sly Cooper. I mean, it kind of isn't. Yeah, they're just kind of going around and collecting things, but there's platforming. Oh, and then I gotta go inside, man. And see, at least I got the camera on my side this time. This jump in the old camera way, which I can show you, is just even worse. Now I gotta remember how to get back there. Well, the first game has a world, and there are different levels connected to the hub, but in Sly 2, it's more like missions that take place within the same kind of area, basically. They're like a hub world kind of deal. Well, the first one's a hub world. And 4 basically doesn't exist. Oh wait, I should have waited for the whole thing there. Let's try the other side, maybe. Wait, hold on.
These gargoyles
feels more
were
like wasted
effigies of the
potential.
vampire's
Yeah, I hear
enemies.
that about that.
In the corresponding murals, they were impaled by heroic vampire warriors. Perhaps this was a clue.
What do they mean by this? Ooh, what is this? Oh, we need Borodor's thing here, I think. Or maybe the balance scepter. Alright, fire. I guess I haven't opened this one yet, so maybe do that. What if I could just skip all these guys? And also, you feel like some of the character development was lost for the sake of the plot of 4, huh? many such cases. So I'm gonna have to bust that glass out too. Let's take a trip into Retrovision for a second. That's how it looked. Beautiful Miku vision. Yeah, something about that spear. Okay, do I have a way to get material here? That way? Don't think so. This way? I'd have to be in the material room. Well, how are we gonna do that? I guess I might have to bust it out from inside. But hold on. Was it Bluepoint who worked on these? No, I don't think so. This one was made by a different... You mean the remaster or the original? The originals were Crystal Dynamics. Well, except for Blood Omen with Silicon Knights. But the rest were Crystal Dynamics. The makers of Gex were published by it. And Eidos Saga. No, it was Asper, wasn't it? I don't know. This is cool. Maybe I have to light these on fire. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a charged fire blast, I guess.
This mysterious chamber was clearly significant. Perhaps I would finally find the elusive Vorador within.
Burn, even though it's raining.
The braziers were all lit, but still the door remained sealed. Perhaps I had ignited too many.
Yeah, that means I have to get the water reaver probably and unignite some of these. But where are we gonna find that bad boy? Suspicious. Suspicious indeed. Oh, hit it. There we go, bust that open. Of course, I think we're maybe gonna have to go Spectrum. Maybe not, maybe not. Cool, we're in. I don't have to activate my Danny Phantom powers. Alright, like that. That's the Earth Reaver, I think. Yeah, I think it is. That fireplace looks bustable, though. And if this place is this overrun, Vorador must be in trouble. Alright. No. Oh, an interesting place for a bed slash thing. Something about this seems a little bit off. I'll have to come back later. Yeah, that other platforming section is what I have to do, I think. But I'm gonna go Spectral fast. Just in case. I was gonna say, yeah, let's use the old camera for a second. Why not? It's more cinematic for sure. Oh, come on. Get in my belly. Maybe a little much in the camera direction. Okay, so that wasn't no good. We're just gonna have to go back to the other one and take that other long ass series of jumps. But hey, can't help it. Unless I can put that out. I don't know if I can. Right here. Probably not gonna work, but yeah, nope. Gonna have to come back with the water one. Easy there, fellas. Now we have to go Spectrum. It's like I kind of feel like he could have gone through that one in the material plane. And I think we'll have to use the Fire Reaver to get outside this door, and then we'll use the Air Reaver, if memory serves, to get the other one. And then go through that whole blue. We were talking to someone about your Fallout 2 run, and they made some good points. They said you could have dumped some int, which you could have. But I feel like the setup we went with was better, because honestly, going through the game as an idiot is fun on a normal playthrough. Under these circumstances, not sure it would be. Yeah, I've never tried the Idiot Savant in a Fallout, but maybe that would be cool to try one time. But yeah, I guess in a special set of rules, if you can only pick up books to learn, that might not be the best way to do it. Well, low int means a lot more in Fallout 1 and 2 than it does 4, really. I've played 3 in New Vegas and 4. I haven't played the first 2. Alright, what if I just swam? 1 and 2, it basically locks you out of a lot of quests because people you're so dumb, people don't even want to speak with you. Oh. So it's not just funny dialogue options, it literally closes a lot of doors. Alright, now we're gonna go all the way back here and get a dead body after a tasty morsel. Raziel's gonna start making brownies at 4 a.m. because he's lost control. If you haven't entered 3, you could just use Mentats to get you above the threshold, but that's just painful. Yeah. So what is the threshold, like 5 or something? Or 4? How many Mentats can you stack? All right, we have to make this jump properly. Because, God, that sucks. If your int is 4 or higher, you're fine. 3 and lower, you're an idiot. And I think Fallout 2, they limited it to 2 doses of Mentats. Okay. That voice actor connection permanently occupies one of your brain cells. Oh, right, from the Brownies video. Yeah. Because I had lost control of my life. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm blaming controller lag. This is unacceptable. Wait, hold on. Did they give you a cop out here? They might have given you a cop out here. Yeah, this is not fun. No, sir. Oh, man. Well, I guess we're doing that again. Well, you don't. At least we can skip the combat, so it's not so bad. It's just really annoying. Well, and I have the benefit of the new camera angle this time. The old camera angle made it even nastier. All right. Well, you know. Why are you running through the mansion again, Raziel? I've lost control of my own life. Man, and he's supposed to be the one with free will, too. Oh, that's a cool statue right there. I like that one. Alright, now we just have to trudge through this again. Go spirit realm. Take the watery grave thing. Perhaps a tasty morsel. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, make sure I don't go back too far. Now, if I could just... Okay, this thing's just gonna suck my energy to death. Okay. Then we have to do the platforming. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't catch my my double tap for the jump on that last one. And even then it's just kind of it's a little floaty, so we're just gonna have to be very careful and deliberate. Third time's a charm, right? Oh, well, missed a little bit of that one. Alright. Platforming. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Can I make that one? Yeah. I already did several times. I'm just like self-doubt going crazy right now. Because I don't want to do that again. I so do not want to do that again. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're good. Thank goodness. That wasn't so bad, was it? Alright, here we are. I'm just gonna avoid these little fellas if I can. Alright, we're looking for the either the ground or water. Ah, shoot.
Creature, pathetic creature.
Alright, let's smack him up real good. Wait, hold on. I can't hear, but kind of hear Bill Nighy when they say that, even though I don't think he's a voice actor in this. But he has that kind of biting delivery, which makes sense that they portrayed him as a vampire elder, or made him portray a vampire elder in Undertale. Wait, not Bill Nye. Bill Nighy. You know the guy who played Davy Jones in the Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah. I was gonna say it sounds kind of like him, but he's not in this game. Bill Nighy. It's kind of like hard to pronounce, at least for me. Oh, what is this?
This statue appeared to be the same hero I had seen depicted in the fountain room. This had to be significant.
What if I hit it with a sword? Alright, let's knock that real fast. Chandelier down, hit it with some darkness. Darkness. So that's 1 of 6. Okay, so this thing can see me. Unless I use the power of darkness. Bill Nye. Yeah, it's kind of hard to... for now. Alright, so the crow, don't know. And that's an Earth Reaver door there, so no chance we're getting out of here. Where are these other doors? Ah. I guess I have to go spectral, don't I? If Bill Nye in this game, it would probably be a way different game, yeah. It's like, actually, the science behind a vampire is... Yeah, so that was not the play right there. Maybe I can bust the window open? No? I have to get outside somehow. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, and I have to be invisible. David Bowie, lend me his strength. Or not David Bowie, Duran Duran. Okay, so that's darkness right there. Now, there might be a way to take this up once the crows see me. Oh, okay. No. I was hoping it'd take me upstairs, but it didn't. Okay. Oh, goodness. This chandelier must have something to do with it. I thought I already knocked her down. Wait, you have to tell... Yeah. Man, they really want you being invisible, don't they? Alright. Oh, shoot. Hopefully we can make it in time. Alright, that's 4 out of 5. Or 4 out of 6, excuse me. Now if I could hit this... Oh yeah, I probably ought to be invisible because these guys are gonna see me. Yeah, like I said, they you cannot be seen activating these orbs. They get real temperamental about it. All right. Oh, and that one right there, we can just climb up the wall. Wait, come on. Oh, did I run out of juice? Ah, shoot. Alright, let's just go ahead and activate our power first. And that last one we won't even need to be invisible, I guess, for. Come on, come on. Hey, no. Oh, no, you can't do this to me. Alright, I guess I'll wait here. Last time's a charm here. Yeah, I do like how he's like kind of see-through and dark and foreboding. You know what? I should have just gone ahead and activated that one while I was at it, but why not? Just wait for it. Alright, here we go. Activate. He does look super edgy like that. I agree. It's like that Stygian purple kind of effect. You know. It's just darkness coded, man. Ooh, spikes. Ooh, goodness. Like I said, this last one, I think we can just... Oh, no. You really do have to be invisible for every single one of them. They couldn't let you even have one. Alright, then I'm gonna have to fight this guy, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we just get a cool spear. Alright.
This was indeed the vampire warrior depicted in the fountain room, for here was the hero's weapon. This could be the key to solving the riddle of the fountain.
Received Heartseeker. This ancient vampiric weapon was wielded long ago by the hero Latimer for the slaughter of the Hilden Horde. Reputedly, the spear was designed to rip the still beating heart of a Hild straight from its chest, causing instant death, as it often does. I don't have the earth. I don't have the earth power, but I do have the spear. But that's not going to help me much. All right. Okay, well, we found that. When the heart-ripping spear doesn't cause instant death, it's like, oh no. sorry I ripped your heart out with this spear. I didn't mean it. Oh man, am I gonna have to come back here? I'm gonna have to come back here. Oh well. I mean, that wasn't that terrible of a jump. It's just annoying. Okay. Let's give this dude a thing. Crazy war. Oh, I see. Yeah, water. There's that water symbol right there. Huh. And I got the spear. Alright, we're gonna let these Hilden guys just do their thing. Alright, don't play the same way. Double check that, make sure we're not missing anything. Look how the statue's still glowing eyes. Hit it real fast. Alright, maybe let's check the other side here. Hey, don't hold me, Tentacle. I am not a Japanese schoolgirl, alright? Oh, it forced me to turn ethereal. Very well. I guess I could just skip all this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, follow me through a dimension, why don't you? Annoying little things, aren't they? Alright, let's kill the Hilden guy, I guess. I need the health, honestly. Alright, air, let's go down to the end of this hallway and double check everything. Make sure we're not missing nothing. Let's see. Oh, no, you know what? That makes sense. Very dramatic plunge right there.
When I drove the spear home, the gargoyle
Didn't know
was
vampires
still,
used to be so
and
blue
the
back in the day.
corresponding
Yeah, a lot
mural
of them were.
shattered. Perhaps the other murals
when you
I'd
see Yano
seen throughout
Sahlgren,
the
he's
mansion
blue.
had been similarly affected.
But not all of them. Some of them are green, like Borodor. Okay, and we got a free little potion, I think. Alright, so I gotta find these other spears. They used to drink horseshoe crab blood before they go hunters. Maybe. Like now we have to drink human blood, but we used to drink very expensive horseshoe crab blood and printer ink. You know, that's why we needed all the money for it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna find much here. No, I need to get in there somehow. Wait, hold on. What's that dragon there? Could I go down the well? No. Pretty sure this is not where we're supposed to be. I know. just making a mess of the pottery. No shortage of enemies, I'll tell you that. An eternity of horseshoe crab blood, printer ink, and hot sunny Miku curry. Any rupees in that pottery? No. And you can't go down the well either, so this is definitely not Ocarina of Time. Oh man, I'm starting to cough. I'll go in that building one more time, but I don't think we're gonna find nothing. Might just leave the rest of these spears for another day. Like Thursday, for example. Sip, you got it. That is a magnificent bed there, though, I have to say. I'm going to have to find the Ground Reaver. Yep. But that can wait for another time. I think since we got a checkpoint right here, this is probably a good stopping point. All right, so I'm going to take a stills on snow. Sip, yeah, another one. Could not hurt for sure. Alrighty. Thanks for thanks for coming, Rookie and Wiz.
Another one.
Another sip. And I want to thank our raiders today, Yasmugi and Ace Windfall. Check them both out. They're very cool. And who we're going to be raiding tonight. Yeah, thanks for coming, Bunkum. Wiz. Alrighty. Thanks for coming, Lazy. Let's see who's on. Haven't raided Indigo Apex in a little bit. She's playing Marvel Rivals. That's interesting. See how that goes. I played Marvel Rivals a little last year, but oh wait, don't raid Marvel Rivals. Indigo. All right, I'll see y'all Thursday for more Legacy of Kain. All right, bye bye.